Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about everything financial literacy. And today we're going to be talking about NIH, Federal Credit Union, and everything that you need to know about them. And if you want more videos about credit unions, please smash the like button. That lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. And if you want more videos about business credit and credit lines, please type down business credit and comment that below. If this is your first time on this channel, then welcome. Please comment first at the bottom. I would like to welcome you personally to this channel. Appreciate you watching. Now, we've talked about Penn Fed, we've talked about Navy Federal. I wanted to give you a few more credit unions that everyone can actually join. NIH is one of those federal credit unions. I've recently joined myself. At the end, I'll be logging into my account. Didn't take me very long. I would say it took about 48 hours to actually join this credit union. I'll be talking about how you can join, and we'll also be talking about all of the products, the credit cards, business credit cards, loans that they offer, personal, auto. We're going to be talking about everything that you need to know to take full advantage of this credit union. And even if you have bad credit, you can actually get up to $25,000 on the personal credit card side and $50,000 on the business credit card side, with, of course, using strategies in order to nurture and grow your relationship with this credit union. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is NIH Federal Credit Union and who they actually are. NIH Federal Credit Union is a financial institution that serves the healthcare and biomedical industry. It was founded in 1940 by employees of the National Institutes of Health to provide affordable banking options for their coworkers and families. And today, it is the largest credit union in the country, serving the healthcare and biomedical industry. Now, this credit union is not geo-restricted. That is the benefit for you guys. You don't have to live in a certain area in order to join. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a member of this credit union today. So there are 4 ways for you to qualify. You can have a National Institute of Health affiliation. Either you're an employee, a contractor, a volunteer, a pensioner. You can also be a part of the NIHFCU at Work Partner Organization. You can also be a family member of someone who is a member currently. But if none of these options apply to you, that is okay. They'll open up a free membership for you as long as you're a part of the American Consumer Council, and that's a nonprofit consumer education organization. They actually do the setup for you to join, so it requires no work on your part to qualify, and you'll immediately be able to become a member. In the past, it was an Equifax hard pull in order for you to join this credit union. It is now a soft pull. Keep in mind, I'm saying this with me joining with no hard pull. Things can change. What I recommend is you freeze your Equifax report. They did not do a hard pull for me. However, in the past, there were data points that said that previously they did. Things change. Freeze your Equifax credit report when you do the membership to join this credit union. Once again, it should be a soft pull. It was for me, so it should be for you, and it should be at the time of recording this video. Once again, things change, so please keep that in mind. Freeze everything when you're trying to join. I also want to mention that all new accounts are verified through check systems and are subject to requirements of the Patriot Act. Now, we know this, but I want to go over it one more time. So this is to help the government fight the funding of terrorism and money laundering. Federal law requires all financial institutions obtain, verify, and record information that identifies each person who opens an account. So what does this mean for you? When you open an account, they're going to ask for your name, your street address, your date of birth, your social, your tax identification number, and other information that will identify you. Just keep that in mind. They may ask to even see your driver's license or other identifying documentation. For me personally, when I did the application online, I submitted everything. They sent an email where I would had access to a portal. I had to upload information to the portal, including my driver's license, including my passport, and including a bank statement and some other details. So you may be asked to do the same thing. Now, this happens a lot with me from removing some information from LexisNexis. It's harder to identify me, so I understand why this may not happen to you. If they do need additional information, keep that in mind, that you will be expected to provide this information to become a member. It only took me about 48 hours in order for this to process and then to have access to my account. For NIHFCU, they will deposit the initial $1 that's required to establish your new membership. So they're going to deposit that $1 on your behalf. You will have the opportunity to make additional deposits once you become a member. Now that we've gone over who NHI is and we've talked about how you can actually join, let's talk about the checking, the savings, and the business accounts that they offer. I do want to though warn you that for the business accounts, I'm going to be going over it briefly. Reason being, I want to do a full in-depth guide of opening a business account and applying for their credit card. I've already submitted all the information. They're talking to me via email right now. I sent everything that was required, but they're saying it could be as long as 2 to 4 weeks. I don't think it's going to be that long because the person I talked to says that they're working on it actively as we speak. So I'm hoping that I could give you that full video in probably like a week or 2 at the most. Okay. Hopefully a week or 2, but I will keep you updated. So we're going to talk about it, but I want to have a separate video to give a full in-depth guide of exactly how I opened the account and all the approvals that I was able to actually get with this credit union. You have the Carefree checking. Now, this is a great standard, no monthly fee account, no minimum balance that's required, surcharge free withdrawals over 30,000 network ATMs nationwide. There's a Visa debit rewards card that earns points and redeems for cash, gift cards, and merchandise. You also get a 0.25% off for automatic debit of loan payments when you do have a loan from NIHFCU savings or checking account. So if you do get a loan with them, you definitely want to set up that automatic debit for the loan because you can get back a little bit of money for doing so. There's a free app, of course, that you can download from the App Store or the Google Store. You send money with Zelle, so you have access to that. And it's a no-fee cashier's check per month if you were using that. Some people pay cashier's checks with their rent. If you can get one that's free per month, then that's awesome. And there's overdraft protection options. You can also open an account today if you call them at 1-800-877-6440. Now you can do it like I did via email, or if you want, then you can call and you can open this account today. Now there is the total checking, and that's the premium version of the account. If you have money that you can spare, you guys know my rule of thumb. You can actually open up their premium account. I would make a deposit for at least whatever they require you to make. And if you want to know how you can get a $25,000 credit card with bad credit, we're going to talk about that. But you definitely want to open this account. You want to open this one. So you enjoy all the standard benefits of the previous one. No minimum balance. Of course, the surcharge, free withdrawals at over 30,000 ATMs. You get all those benefits. But in addition to that, you get the ID theft and monitoring. You usually have that with a lot of credit cards and other types of accounts. There are no fee for non-network ATMs. That's 3 per month. So if it's out of network 3 times per month, you do not pay a fee. There's no fee on all incoming wires. There's no fee on outgoing domestic wires 2 times per month. You earn a little bit of dividends, which is really nice. And you also get a free box of standard checks every 12 months. It's $0 if you have direct deposit of up to $500+ into your account, and you have either a credit card or a loan with this particular institution. So simply, you can get this premium account. It's going to look good if you set up direct deposit. The second thing you want to do, if you have bad credit, then you want to get their secured credit card option. We'll talk about that a little later, but you definitely want to do both of those things. If your credit is good, I would definitely take a look at their credit cards for up to $25,000. And I believe that the minimum is $5,000 that you can have with their credit card. So you can try the Total Care checking with 2-month first look period, and you can switch at any time. And you can open that account also by calling. You'll also get a Visa Platinum Debit Rewards card. And again, you earn points with that card, and you can redeem it for gift cards, cash, or you can even donate it to charities. And there's an overdraft coverage. So if you wanted this, the overdraft protection is just like you see with all other banks. It's a fee-free option that automatically transfers funds from your savings account, and it can do up to 6 transactions per month just to make sure that you don't get any overdraft fees. There's also a personal line of credit. There's a line of credit, which is a great way to cover overdrafts and provide access to cash in an urgent need. There will be interest rates that you are subject to, so bear that in mind. There's also courtesy pay. If your account is eligible, they'll extend up to $700 in additional coverage, including fees, when your other sources are insufficient to cover an overdraft. To extend coverage to also include ATM or everyday debit transactions, you can opt into Courtesy Pay Plus. There is a $30 fee. You want to bear that in mind. That's for each overdraft covered by Courtesy Pay or Courtesy Pay Plus. So with that being said, it's not something that I would think that I would do, but it is an option if you would like to do so. When you open your savings account or share account with NIH Federal Credit Union, you not only become a member, but you also become an equal owner of our financial cooperative. So they will deposit $1 for you when you open up the savings account. And it's also required that you do it in order to become a member in the first place. That's going to be into the regular savings account, and every penny of your savings with them will be insured, of course, up to $250,000. And that's usually what you get. It's FDIC insured. Now, when you open the premium savings account, you can do that with only $5. You earn more dividends on balances over $5,000. Hey, again, guys, we want to always pay attention to when we see things like this. If they offer you an incentive for depositing $5,000, if you have $5,000 and you don't mind leaving it in this credit union while you're nurturing this account and building that relationship, deposit $5,000, right? Make sure that you set up the direct deposit. And then if your credit is currently bad or you're working on it, you want to get the secure credit card option. This is how you're going to graduate this card and get up to $25,000. Okay. Now, if you have really good credit or you have a very strong Equifax score, we're going to talk about that a little bit more, but you can just use the regular savings account. You don't have to use this one unless you want to, but it is an option if it's something that you would like to take a look at. There's also IRAs that are being offered, but if you want to read more details about that, I recommend just going to the website. I'm not going to talk about the IRA because that's something that you could do with a lot of different places that offer a lot of good features, but just know that it is there if you would like to use it. The next one that we're going to go over is the business accounts. Once again, I'm going to make a completely separate video when it comes to establishing your business account with this credit union and also the approval for the credit card if I do get approved. Currently in the process of doing that now. Once again, if you want more videos on business credit, leave a comment, business credit. So that way I know you like the credit union videos. Please smash the like button for me. 2 great options to support your small business or your practice. There is the Carefree and Total Care business checking account. And with those different options, you get the 200 fee-free transactions per month, 5,000 in fee-free cash deposits per month. And then there's also fee-free ATM transactions, fee-free withdrawals on over 30,000 network ATMs, and then fee-free state-of-the-art online and mobile banking, overdraft protection options, unlimited remote deposits, online through the app. There's a no-fee electronic statement and a no-fee integration with QuickBooks. Now, that one I like a lot. If you guys are, using QuickBooks right now, it is nice to have a no-fee integration. Sometimes that does cost you money. The Carefree business checking account is the basic checking account option. It's loaded with all the features that we just discussed, all the ones that were listed above. There's no monthly maintenance fee or balance that's required. The Total Care business checking, That's the top tier checking option that you can possibly get with this credit union, and you enjoy all the standard features that we talked about. It's 300 additional free transactions, thus it's 500 per month that you can actually get. 5,000 more in fee-free cash deposits. That's a total of 10,000 per month. And then there is no fee for 3 non-network ATM transactions per month. If they're out of network, 3, no fee. All right. And then there's no fee on all incoming wires. There is no fee on 1 domestic outgoing wire per month. There's no fee on 1 foreign outgoing wire per month. 1 complimentary cashier check per month. Now, that is no lease fee for remote deposit capture equipment, and there's no monthly fee with combined deposits of $10,000. All right, that is combined with all of the accounts that you have, and you won't have to have any fee. Now, I'm sure a lot of you want to know about the credit cards. Now, for the credit cards with this credit union, they can go up to $25,000. They do pull from Equifax. That's going to be your FICO 8 score. I recommend having a score of at least 680 or higher. But for some additional data points, I have seen documented approvals of people with paid charge-offs, late payments, at least 2 years old. They even had some collections. But once again, I recommend that you get that premium checking. I recommend that you get the premium savings if you can put $5,000 in there, and then set up the direct deposit. Do that. And then we're going to talk about that secure card option in a second. And we're going to go over all of the credit card options that they have to offer with this credit union right now. This is going to be 4 incredible credit card options for your purchase needs. No annual fee. They have great low rates. They have credit card limits up to $25,000 as mentioned, and they have contactless tap to pay convenience, online card control options, 24/7 fraud monitoring, real-time purchase alerts, and digital wallet and mobile payment options. Now, the first one that we're looking at is the Visa Platinum. This one has a 2.99% intro APR for the first 12 months on balance transfers. Then it's a variable rate, which means it can fluctuate from 13.24% to 18%. So this is a great option if you're looking for something that is very, very low when it comes to the APR, if you want to carry a balance on there. And you can also check out the Visa secured option of this card. Now let's look at the Visa Signature Cash Rewards card. All the standard benefits that you just got are included with this card above, plus you earn 4% cash back reward points in the first 12 months, 3% thereafter from the following categories: automated fuel dispensers and service stations, electric vehicle charging, groceries, rideshare, taxi, limos, utilities, including streaming platforms, and wholesale clubs. I mean, that is very, very good in terms of what you get for rewards. It's basically like a flat 3% cashback card, essentially, with a promotion of getting 4% cash back. That is, I mean, amazing, really. Now, let's check the Visa Signature Travel Card. This one has the same standard benefits. Remember, just the standard ones, but you also can get the low APR, currently at 18%, as well as earn 3x reward points in the following categories. Same ones that we mentioned, just instead of you getting back a percentage for cash, you get 3x reward points. There's also a new card holder bonus. If you spend $15,000 in 90 days of account opening, you get 20,000 bonus points, and you can enjoy more Visa perks such as Visa Concierge and travel and emergency assistance. There's also no foreign transaction fees on this card. Now, let's look at the Visa Platinum Secure Card. Now, this will be for the individuals who are working on their credit. Whether you're new to credit or have challenged credit, you can rebuild using this card. So in addition to the standard Visa benefits above, you also get a low variable rate of 14.24% APR. The credit limit is up to $25,000 based on the pledged amount, which means your credit limit is determined by the deposit that you provide, so you control your spending power. And as you create a record of on-time payments, you can work towards starting to rebuild your credit, you are even eligible to upgrade your card with responsible use over time. From the information that I can gather, as long as you're making on-time payments for around 6 months using this card, they will evaluate the account and see if they can graduate you to unsecured. From there, your unsecured line of credit should be the amount that you actually have provided on that card. If you can do $1,000, I would do 1,000. If you can do 2,000, what have you, I would try that. After 6 months, you could potentially graduate with this card. And then from that point, you've shown that you're responsible. You can then work your way up every 6 months to get a credit limit increase. And I would go about trying to get up to 10,000 if you start off with an initial 1,000 limit. And then from there, keep working your way up to the $25,000 credit limit. So that would be the strategy if you have challenged credit right now for you to graduate and get up to $25,000 on this credit card. Now that we've gone over the credit cards, let's talk about the business lending options. So there are a few different types of business lending that you can actually get. There's commercial real estate loans if you're interested in that, equipment loans, small business administration, SBA loans, working capital lines of credit, which is usually good. And then we also have Visa Business Reward Credit Card that you can get up to $50,000. That's reported, and it's only a soft pull on your Equifax. Now, here's the really cool thing. You don't have to get a hard inquiry when you apply for this business credit card. It is just a soft pull on Equifax. Okay. Now, once you're approved, I haven't confirmed yet if you then get a hard inquiry, but when I make the in-depth video, when I make a new video on business credit cards for this particular credit union, then I'll be able to tell you with certainty exactly what happened. All right. But let's talk about all of the business lending options that we currently have here. So commercial real estate loans. They do offer some commercial real estate loans to help you purchase or refinance owner-occupied or investment property with exceptional benefits, including rates as low as 5.88%, terms up to 15 years. You may want to keep that in mind. Loans up to $5 million, amortization up to 30 years, and never any prepayment penalties. If you're in the healthcare or the biomedical field, then you can benefit from the MORE program. That's the Medical Office Real Estate. And the program is designed to help healthcare professionals purchase or refinance a medical office building or office condo. So if that is you, that's something that you may want to consider. There's equipment loans. Equipment loans can assist you with a purchase or refinance of any new or existing equipment that you currently are using for your business. Now, there are loan amounts from $50,000 to $350,000, and then the exact same things as before. Now, small business administration, that is SBA loans. We've talked about this before. And then with this one, you can have loans up to $100,000 to $5 million. Now, these are some higher loans that more than likely will require some sort of documentation. Okay. Now, working capital lines of credit, you have access to help you with cash flow management, covering payroll, the purchase of supplies or equipment. And this is going to be from $100,000 to $350,000. They're fixed and variable rates, and there's never any prepayment penalties, and there's no annual repayment required. Now, this is something, again, where I don't know the data points on this in particular yet. If I do decide to apply for this, then I will definitely let you know if they require any documentation. But for that type of range for loan amounts, more than likely, they will. You probably need to have a business that's probably at least 2 years or older, more than likely, because these types of loans usually require documentation, tax returns, things of that nature. Normally, if it's up to 50,000, maybe not, but usually 100 and beyond, that's definitely something that you're going to have. But I do want you to be aware that that is available. Now, the Visa Business Rewards Credit Card, this is the one that I'm going to primarily focus on for the next video. Now, for this one, you get the same great low APR rates that you get on the other cards. That is going to be plus the prime rate of 7.74% at the time of recording. You can earn 1 point from every dollar spent on net purchases. You earn 2 times for every net dollar purchase spent in a business category, including medical equipment and supplies. And you can redeem points for cash, for travel, gift cards, merchandise, or for charity donations. Now, there is a low foreign transaction fee. If you've ever gone to a different country and you swipe your card, there's normally a fee for the conversion. Some cards don't have that fee at all. This one has a low foreign transaction fee, so you may not want to use this card when you're traveling abroad. But other than that, it has some very decent options that you can get with the card. Now, for this one, if you want to actually apply for this card, you can click on Apply Now. And it's going to actually be a document that you need to send, which is going to have your legal business name, your address, your mailing address, tax ID, all of that regular information. You fill this out and then you can actually email it by a secure email. That's Business Visa. And then that's going to be at nihfcu.org. My recommendation is that you set up a business account before you do this. Again, I'm not going to show you that here. We're going to bypass that for right now. And instead, I'm going to show that in a different video. But just be aware, this will be the process to apply for the credit card if you did not have an account open for the business checking, okay? On the personal side, if you were looking for loans, there are some great loan options. There's the personal signature loan, which is very popular to get cash for specific needs such as debt consolidation, home repairs, educational expenses, a family event, or any unplanned emergencies. Now, there's a fixed rate currently as low as 7.49% APR, and there are amounts up to $50,000. There's terms of 36, 48 to 60 months. No collateral is required. You can skip a payment option every 12 months. There's also no optional loan guardian debt protection. Now, if you look at the home improvement loans, very, very similar, but it's a fixed rate that's 6.99% APR. There's amounts up to $40,000, and for the terms 36, 48, 84 to 120 months. So the difference is it's a lower APR, and you can also have a term for a longer amount. It can go all the way up to 120 months, but it's $10,000 less. Now, this one says it's perfect for homeowners who want to finance home projects. Now, I don't really see the difference between that and home repairs, I guess. But if you wanted to get one with a longer term and you didn't need $50,000 and $40,000 would be enough, it also has lower APR. So this might be a better option for you overall. Personal line of credit, and this is the all-purpose line of credit. All-purpose line of credit is a convenient way to access cash for everyday and urgent needs. This reminds me of exactly like a business line of credit, but for personal use. The rates are as low as 8.24% APR with credit limits up to $25,000. 5-year draw period with a 5-year repayment period. Replenishes itself as you pay it back. So it's more like it's similar to like a credit card that accrues interest from day one. With a credit card, you would have 30 days until you actually accrued interest, and that would be at whatever the variable APR is. This one is 8.24%, basically fixed from the first day you start accruing it. So you would want to pay it back as fast as possible if you can, but you have a 5-year draw period with a 5-year repayment period. So it just depends on how you're looking at it. This might be good, like they say, in emergencies. I don't think it's ever good unless you're using the money to somehow make money, but it is an option for you if you would like to use that. Now, there is a niche loan here. It's a Vita loan, and this is a special program that they actually offer with great low rates and repayment plans. It gives you quick access to $7,000 or up to $7,000 rather to meet your immediate need or obligations. And this is reserved for healthcare workers. And, you know, it has to meet work related expenses in some way. So the rates are starting as low as 6.24%. There are loan amounts as low as $500 up to $7,000, and the repayment terms are up to 60 months. So if you are in the healthcare field and this is something that's related to work expenses, then you definitely should take advantage of this if you need it. Currently, there is a end of the year auto loan special going on right now. And if you apply from November 1st to December 31st and you close by January 31st, then you can take advantage of a very low APR of 4.99% plus a 25% discount off optional gap coverage. They have great low rates, currently as low as 5.49%. And new vehicles up to 5.74%. Now, I will admit these are not the best rates unless you're looking at that promotional one. I have seen better, but these are for terms up to 84 months. Some of the lower rates that I've seen have been on getting cars for 36-month terms. So depending on what you're looking at, maybe this will work. You can finance up to 125% loan to value. That means if you have a car with negative equity and you're putting it on there that makes it more than what the car actually is worth, you can go up to 125%. That feature is also offered with PenFed, but it's good to see that there's another credit union that can actually match them. You can also defer your first payment up to 90 days, and you can skip a payment every 12 months. You save time and money with the online car buying service. There are exclusive rates on insurance and protection programs, and the special options for visiting NIH fellows that are available for you. You can also do the estimate for your car payment with their vehicle loan calculator, and you can get pre-approved with START. So if you do the Sign Today and Ride Today program, it's better than a traditional pre-approval. Not only do you get the assurance of being a cash buyer, you can also close your loan at the dealership. So if you want to do that, then you can apply here. I won't go into any more details there. They also offer motorcycle loans, and you can do the financing for new or used motorcycles, and you can get rates as low as 7.49%, terms up to 84 months, financing up to 100% loan to value, and you can skip a payment every 12 months. Member rates on insurance and protection programs, same as the one before, and then you can use the vehicle loan calculator to estimate your payments. And these are the sections if you want to get a quote for auto insurance and protection programs like GAP. You can definitely give them a call if you want more information on that. Now, there are some additional things that you can take a look at. I didn't go over student loan options, and I did not go over home loan options. If you want me to go over the home loan options, then I can do that in a different video. But I'm just going to save that for maybe another time that I've reviewed it a little bit more. I don't see anything here that stands out that particularly needs to be highlighted, but I did want to mention that it is offered. I just don't see anything worth highlighting when it comes to the home loans, at least not at this time. In the future, I might take a look at this again, especially when I'm looking at doing some home purchases. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are currently a member of this credit union, please drop NIH in the comments below. Again, if you want more videos on business credit, drop business credit in the comments below. If you like videos about credit unions, please smash the like button. I appreciate that. It lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. If this is your first time watching this video and you made it all the way to the end, I truly greatly appreciate it. And again, drop that first comment below. I would like to welcome you personally. Again, thank you guys so much, and you have a wonderful day.